Welcome to the Mystic Millionaire podcast, where wealth is energy, success is a mindset, and abundance is your birthright. I am Danielle Amos, your host and mentor, here to help you unlock prosperity, embody confidence, and manifest a life you love. Take a breath, align with your truth, and let's manifest millions. Welcome to the Mystic Millionaire podcast. This is Danielle Amos, and I am your host. I'm so grateful to be here with you today. And this is a solo episode where I'll be talking to you about what do you do when you've done it all and you're doing it all and not much is changing, and why that is. I got a voice note from a friend who said to me, Danielle, I'm doing gratitude. I'm doing visualization. I'm reading the books, and not much is changing. She said, I'm frustrated. I've had enough. I don't know where to go from here. And she actually said she feels like she's in a prison. Can you relate? Well, right away, I knew what was happening because it's happened to me. I was that person who was reading all the books, and I thought I was doing what I was told. But here's the thing, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that matters most. You could be taking all the actions, but if your attitude and your energy and your mindset is negative, if you're in a negative mental state, a negative mental attitude while you're taking the actions, then it's not going to make any difference if you do gratitude or you're reading the books. If you're making the calls, prospecting people, but your expectation is that they're not going to answer, they're not going to say yes, then don't take the call. You're using the law of assumption against yourself. And you don't even need to be in a negative vibration to not get the results that you want. You could just be in like a neutral vibration, one that's like, ho hum, or I'm not sure. And it's not going to get you the results that you want. You really do have to apply the work and believe it and feel it. And it's not like you need to be in a positive, enthusiastic, rah, rah, rah vibration all the time. You've got to learn to manage your state and notice what's going on the majority of the time. And so when you feel off, pay attention to it. It's your body's way of telling you that you're not in alignment with truth. Don't keep going on throughout your day going, like that. Like, pay attention. What's going on here? What is the thought? So I want you to use that snap. I taught you in a few episodes ago to use snap. I want you to stop and notice what's happening. And you stop, notice, adjust, and proceed. You pay attention and you don't allow yourself to sit in that space. And you create thoughts that actually make a difference and are coming from your goal achieved. What I noticed from my friend is she can have incredible things happen to her and for her, and she'll have incredible experiences and she'll live them. And then the next moment, she'll be focused on what isn't there. And it's almost like it negates the amazing experience that she did have. It's like, oh, well, that experience is great, but it wasn't good enough. And it's not the money. Like, I can't pay my bills with that. And so she always has a yeah, but. And she has a tendency to focus on what's not there versus what's already there. And although she says she's in gratitude, the reality is she might be in gratitude for 5 seconds in the morning or 50 seconds in the morning, But her attitude all day long is focused on what's missing, how it's not good enough, not quite right. And that's dictating the results that she is getting. And so is that thinking that has her in a vibration that's not conducive for her to attract the big money. She's just simply not even expecting it. She's so busy focused on what's wrong. So this very simple flip, it can change a lot for a lot of people. So I want you to start and really be honest with yourself. Where is your mind the majority of the time? It doesn't work. If you're focused on what you don't want, you're going to get more of what you don't want. It's that simple. Where you put your focus is going to grow. So be honest with yourself. What are you focused on? How does that make you feel? And if you don't feel very good, well, how's that working for you? Not very well. So use your mental muscles to focus on what you already have, celebrate and feel gratitude for what you already have, and then focus and get into the realm of potentiality, possibility. And you do that through your imagination. Create stories around your current results and your current possibilities and opportunities, and create stories that serve you, that are alignment from your goal achieved. And then take yourself in your mind, using your imagination and use your will to focus, and say, if I've already achieved my goal, when I've already achieved my goal, how would I be perceiving the situation? And flip your mind and be willing to do this over and over and over throughout your day, as many times as it takes. And if you need help, because it's not easy to do it alone, don't be a lone wolf. Lean in, get yourself a mentor, a coach. This is why we all have them. Join a community also doing this work. This is why they exist. This is why we're locking arms with people just like you, who are committed to living a life focused on what they want, seeing the world from their goal achieved. People call us delusional. Some people call us crazy. Some people tell us that we're pretending. It's not pretending. We're living in harmony with the laws. We're engaging our mental muscles to create lives we love. I just celebrated a client who got a $5,000 a day commission check, so a $5,000 on Friday. Then I just shared that, and then the following week, a different woman experienced the same thing, over 5,000, 5,100 and something. And then we did the math on that. And that's $100,000 a month if she does that every day, every working day. So, and I said, if you can do that, and this was a Saturday, she wasn't even really working. She received that. So if you can do that on Saturday, you can do that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's do the math there. $100,000 a month. Break it down. Now, she said to me, you know what, where my mind went when that commission check came? I was disappointed because my goal was 10,000. It was 2,000 a day. And I was disappointed because I didn't have my 1,000, 2,000 on Monday, Tuesday. I'm like, you had 5,000 on a Saturday. That's your 1,000 all week. And yeah, I know you increased your goal to 2,000, but you can either choose to be disappointed that it's not 10,000, or you can be grateful for the 5,000. And if you don't find gratitude and celebrate this humongous win and actually create a story that serves you, so that you can see the perception that 5,000 on a Saturday is possible. And if it's possible on a Saturday, it's possible on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And let's do the math for that. That's $100,000 potential month. Get yourself in the potentiality. Create a story that serves you. Stop focusing on what isn't there and focus on what is there, and then use that to get yourself in the realm of potentiality. And I'm speaking right to you because no other way is going to work. Now, if you want more of this, if you want more of this passion, this is your invitation. Join the Millionaire Movement. You have an opportunity. Book yourself a call. Get yourself in our community. Allow me to keep you accountable to focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. Allow me to keep you accountable to your yearly income becoming your monthly. If I can, you can. If she can, you can. It's your time. You've got to decide it. So if this resonates, you want to give me a 5-star review, of course. More importantly, you want to hop on a call with our team and explore how I can serve you. This podcast is surface level compared to what we're up to inside the Millionaire movement. I look forward to hearing from you. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I'd like to acknowledge and celebrate because your time is really important and you're choosing to spend it here with us on the Mystic Millionaire podcast. Now go share it with friends. Expect abundance.